Good morning, 9:41. Freezing rain warning in effect for Ottawa, so keep that in mind through your day today. We're back, we're talking with Rudy Lepp from the Alzheimer's Association. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
A recent study obviously unveiled some very disturbing trends going on with Canadians.
Well, working off the Rising Tide study that was done a couple of years ago that showed how much dementia was affecting our society, we did a little survey, an awareness survey, to try to understand how aware were people whether they had the symptoms of Alzheimer's or not.
Okay.
And what we discovered is that almost half went an entire year or longer before they discovered they had Alzheimer's. So
they're seeing the symptoms and just shrugging it off or resisting going to the doctor. We don't know the exact reasons behind it.
No.
Okay. Right. And so the awareness issue is the problem. And January happens to be Alzheimer's Awareness Month.
Right.
So what a perfect time to become aware.
Right.
So what are you looking for? We're not talking about simple forgetfulness because you're stressed out and have a million things going on. Where did I put my keys? But a little bit more
genuine memory loss.
Okay.
Would be one way I would word it, and the best way to have it diagnosed is to go see your physician.
So, usually people would know when something's wrong, right? When you have something that's a little bit more severe than simple forgetfulness that you had your whole life, maybe. So usually you can tell, and you think, wow, and you start. I guess if you got diagnosed, you would start to think back to the first early markers. And
right.
I wonder if people. I imagine it's several reasons, and I'm just throwing it out there, but I wonder if people are afraid of the diagnosis and that's why they hesitate, or if they just don't find the time to get to the doctor. It's
probably both. I mean, you know, there still is a stigma attached with being diagnosed with a dementia. And so people, you know, your own natural instinct is to ignore that. And the other one is people just don't go to their doctor. You know, we've seen that if you can get the diagnosis earlier, you can start to deal with the issues around the disease
a little earlier on,
and that makes life a little simpler.
It does, I know, and then it even provides answers to what's going on in your life, which makes it easier, I'm sure, too. So when it comes to research in a lot of medical fields, I'm sure Alzheimer's is not unique in that fundraising goes a long way toward research, right?
Absolutely.
And
absolutely
you've got a big walk coming up.
We do have a big walk coming up. It's on January 29th at the Carleton Fieldhouse. It's our annual Walk for Memories, and the one here in Ottawa is the second largest one in Ontario.
Wow, good. And it's indoor, just to let people know. It's indoor.
It's indoors. You don't have to go outside in the freezing cold. And it's open to all ages. I mean, we've had people with strollers. We've had little kids walking with us. And last year we had 450-odd walkers, and we're trying to get over 500 this year. So
January 29th is when that happens. Right. So that is a Sunday, I think it is.
It's a Sunday. The actual walking begins at 9:30.
Is it too late to do fundraising now?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I mean, you can go to our website, alzheimers.ca/Ottawa, and you'll see the Walk for Memories on there, and you can go in and either register to walk yourself or choose somebody to actually support in the walk.
Right, you can go ahead and donate that way. Kurt Studley, our host here, is actually emceeing the walk.
Correct, that's right.
So there'll be a lot of fun involved and a lot of positive energy, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I think probably everyone who will be walking will probably have someone they know or a family member that has been touched by Alzheimer's. I don't know many people who don't know someone who has been touched by it.
You know, that's probably a true statement. I mean, I don't know any statistics that way, but those of us that get involved are due to a family member that has contracted the illness.
Yeah, we lost my grandmother to it, and you know, if you've been through it, you know it's an absolutely devastating disease for all involved, including the person suffering from it. So, you know, the goal being obviously a cure, and getting closer and closer, and perhaps even more effective treatments as well. And all can be done by fundraising.
Right.
All right. So January 29th, get involved. And what's the website one more time, just so people can do
Alzheimers.ca/Ottawa.
All right, done and done. Thank you very much, Rudy. Appreciate that, and all the best with the walk on the 29th. Coming back, we're in the kitchen with Grounded. Leanne will return to some yummy eats after this.